Hey guys, today I know this is my third video filming in this outfit and makeup, but what are you gonna do? Today I wanted to do my products I regret buying video. I did a video like this a while back, I think like March or April. It's been a while, but this time I'm going to be doing high-end products. Products that I spent a little bit more money on and they didn't turn out as well as I thought they would. Unfortunately, you know, when it comes to drugstore, you know, it doesn't sting as much, whereas spending, you know, $30 on a lipstick when it doesn't work, that makes me mad. You know, it's not fun. I wanted to share with you guys, you know, what I didn't really like. Some of them actually were good at first, and then they kind of just went downhill, and I don't like products that do that. That's not fun. Also, some of these products might not work for me right now since it is summer, but I'm going to give it a second chance and see if it will work for me in the fall, winter. We will see. But let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to get this out of the way is something that I talked about in my last products I regret video, and I've tried it since then. Still really no difference. Not that great. This is the Lasting Silk UV Foundation from Giorgio Armani and SPF 20 sunscreen. The reason why I got this foundation was because so many people in magazines were raving about this foundation, saying it's the best foundation ever, you have to get it. I was like, okay, I'll try it. I do have to say though, I love the finish. I love how it blends into my skin, making my skin look really, really natural, but it cakes on me, and it does not last well on me in the summer heat. I've tried this in the winter as well, and still it makes my skin look kind of patchy. It looks strange. But sometimes it's like at first, the second after you apply it and you just stare at it for a few seconds, it looks beautiful. But throughout the day, it just looks cakey and it does not look good, unfortunately. But it's a really nice foundation. Like, the pump is nice, the consistency is nice, it blends beautifully. It's just the wear time for me. It doesn't last long on my T-zone. It just is not suited for oily to combination oily skin types, I would say. I think it's better for dry or combo dry skin. Next, sticking with the skincare, is something that is a cult favorite in the beauty world. It is but I've seen people, you know, not like this as well. This is the YSL Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclait Radiant Touch Concealer or Highlighting Pen. I don't know, like, this thing is so confusing. Like, I don't know if it's a highlighter or if it's a concealer. I assumed it was a highlighter. But this is in the shade 1.5. It's a pen, so you just pump it up, and what I like to do is apply it like as a triangle area, and then go down and then to the tops of my cheekbones. I don't see any difference. I don't see any highlighting effect, nothing on my skin. It's kind of weird. It just kind of just sits there on my skin, doesn't really do anything, which I'm disappointed because this is not cheap. And I got this a while ago, and I thought this would be such a great product because so many people love it. I'm not on the bandwagon for this one, guys, so not liking it. Next is something that I don't like in the summer, but I'm going to give it a try in the fall and the winter. This is the Makeup Forever HD High Definition Powder. I know some people are like, oh, you don't like that? Because I know Makeup Forever is like known for this stuff. They're known for their really good foundations and powders and just really natural looking skin. And for me, this did not hold my T-zone well at all. Within about an hour and a half, my T-zone was oily. It did not look good. But I'm going to give this a try in the fall and the winter when my oiliness has gone down a bit, and we'll see how that goes. But I still have hopes for this. Fingers crossed that it's okay. So we'll see how that goes. Next is something that you guys have seen me use in tutorials all the time, and I thought it was a great product until I used my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I was like, oh my gosh, this stuff is nowhere near as good. And I really didn't buy this individually. I bought it in like a set because I have a bunch of other minis, but it is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray Primer. This, compared to my Urban Decay Primer Potion, has it comes nowhere close. This gets about 4 to 5 hours on me, whereas the Urban Decay Primer Potion gets about 8 or 9. So I thought this was great because I stopped using my Urban Decay and I was like, this one's great. And then I switched over back and I was like, whoa, no way. So I'm glad I didn't really spend, you know, the full amount of this. I think this is around like $30. So, you know, I think this would be a good primer though for those who don't have really oily eyelids, since I do. Year round I do. So if you don't have that problem, I would say try this, but for my oily lids, does not hold up well. Now this is something from Chanel. The Chanel, I love Chanel, you guys know I do, and I really was kind of let down on this pencil. This is the Chanel Stylo Waterproof Long-Lasting Eyeliner in 102 Beryl. This was from their Spring 2013 collection a while back, and they had a bunch of different colors. And I got Beryl. It's a very, very light lilac color. Lavender, lilac, whatever. Beautiful color. So pretty on the eyes to brighten the inner corner up. Such a pretty color. The problem is it's a very hard pencil. I find the best way to apply this is to kind of go on the back of my hand and warm the pencil up. Go back and forth. But it's like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, it's going to work, help melt the product. But for this pencil, being that it costs so much money, I should just be able to twist it up and apply it straight onto my lids, making it creamy, just a creamy melt on your, you know, eyelid consistency. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Where I shouldn't be spending this much money and having to warm it up on the back of my hand when there are brands out there like NARS and MAC that create these pencils that are super, super soft and creamy. So I'm disappointed in this. Because I know the Chanel released another eyeliner for their fall collection. Beautiful, but I was like, I'm not going to get it because I don't like this. So unfortunately, I'm going to be using this still. Like, I still love this color, but I just think for the money, you shouldn't have to warm it on the back of your hand or do any prep work with a product that costs this much. So that's just my opinion, guys. Will not be purchasing a Chanel eyeliner. No. Next is something also from Chanel, but this is from the Summer 2013 collection. Okay, this is something that I bought on an impulse buy. I will say that. Now that I look back on it, I'm like, why did I do that? Why? If you guys, a while back, I did a haul on this stuff, and Chanel's collection was basically about butterflies. Very, very, very colorful, non-traditional summer collection, which I like. But the problem was with this was they had, well, it wasn't a problem, but they had different colored mascaras. And the one I decided to get was this cobalt blue color. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's very, very, very intense blue. This is their Immitable Intense Mascara. Now, I've tried the black version of this mascara. Oh my god, still to this day, one of the best mascaras I've ever tried. Love that stuff to death. Highly recommend you guys check that one out, black. But this one is blue. And I was thinking, I was like, you know what, I love the regular formula so much, I should just try the colored and see how it goes. So the sales associate told me to, look at this, it's like intense blue. She told me if I wanted a subtle blue look, apply regular black mascara and then apply this to the ends. Okay, that's fine. The problem is, you can't see it. There's no color payoff here. I'll show you guys right now. From all of this onto this brush, this is all that comes off. That's it. That's all that comes off. And you have to go over your lashes like 50 times, no lie, to get a decent color. Like, this is not even comes close to how intense blue that is. I was so disappointed. Like, I applied this, I was like, where's the blue? You can only see the blue in certain, when you turn your head in the light, just little flecks. If I want a colored mascara, I want the color to show up, and this was very disappointing. Like, that is nowhere close to how pigmented that should be in the wand. Like, look at that. I was very disappointed. But if you guys want to try a good mascara, get the Immitable Intense Black. Very good. But anyway, don't like this. And last but certainly not least is something that I loved at first. I actually really liked it, but now I don't like it so much. This is the YSL, it doesn't say the name, but it's like the lip stains that came out last year, I think. Mine is in number shade 18. Honestly guys, this stuff feels weird on the lips. It didn't bother me at first at all. I actually kind of liked it, but now it's kind of sticky and it's weird. It's just a weird texture on your lips, and to be all honest, this color is not flattering on me. It's too pale for me. It completely washes me out, makes me look weird. It's odd. I don't like it. But the thing is, I would say this would work better for maybe darker colors like reds and deep berries and plums. But the texture, and the other thing is, if you know the L'Oreal Caress glosses, because YSL and L'Oreal are the same company, these are the exact same thing, no joke. Same wand, same applicator, same scent, same feel, everything, just different packaging. And the price, obviously. So if you're interested in this, get the L'Oreal Crest glosses because they're the exact same thing. I have 2 of them and I like those better than I like this. It's not the same, it doesn't feel the same as this. This feels heavier on the lips, whereas the Crest glosses feel a little bit lighter. So I don't really like this. The color is not great for me. The consistency is weird. It's kind of sticky now that I've worn it a couple times. It's weird. Yeah, just not a good fit for me. So those are the products that I regret buying, guys. You know, once again, I wanted to get this out there that, you know, if products don't work for me, that doesn't mean that they wouldn't work for you. So, you know, makeup is a trial and error process. That's just, you're going to come across products that don't work out for you, and that's just the way it works. So I hope you guys liked this video, found it helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, 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 very soon.